Okay, good morning ESS class, or Aria and Sammy, just to review. So what I'm looking at now is the case study task that told you I was going to set. I have very little time, so I'm going to run through this very quickly, but it is pretty straightforward. Okay, so if you remember from the previous one that we did, the previous video that I shared with you, we were looking at going through the guide. Okay, so basically setting you an essay question, and then with the essay question, you have to find content points and knowledge and understanding from the guide. So we're doing a very similar thing here, except not essay questions, rather case studies. And this is going to be a bit more of a discussion, but I also want you to find the knowledge and understanding from the guide. Okay, so for example, you can see this person over here has set up a 2.4 case study, Amazon rainforest. Okay, so don't worry too much about that. I will give you the case study, so I'll get to that a little later. But basically what I want you to do is for a case study, you're going to do a very similar thing. You're just going to list. You can also do this in a more structured way when you actually write it out. So you can go and write, okay, cool, case study. One I'm going to give to you actually is the Galapagos. That's definitely not wrong. Galapagos Islands. Okay, that's the case study. Cool. Then you're going to go through the units, subsections, I guess, that it actually covers. So that can be 2.1, 2.3, whatever. And then knowledge, understanding. And then you're going to actually copy and paste those knowledge and understanding points from the guide that we spoke about again. At the very end of it, then, I want you to just give a kind of concluding statement and maybe just try and link in where does the knowledge and understanding come from and how does it link in here. So for the Galapagos Islands, you'll see there's a lot about tourism and things in that. So just your thoughts on that and maybe some interesting ideas. Okay. So in other words, you've done what subsections it comes from, knowledge, understanding, and maybe just your thoughts. Okay. And then you can just create that document yourself. Sorry, I haven't shared that with you, but you can use the Google Doc that I shared with you for the essay questions. You can use that as your baseline. And then that's pretty much it. So that means for your homework while I'm away, you have this task to do. You also have the task to do on essay questions. And then there was something else that I'm forgetting about now, but I did. Oh, sorry. Then, of course, your podcast that you can cover as well. So you have loads of things to do. Just getting back to exactly what you should be doing. The case study that I've assigned to you is the Galapagos Islands. Okay, the exact one I want you to go for is this one over here, Galapagos Islands HD. I'm sure if you just type it into a search bar on YouTube, you should find it. So let's have a look. Yep, this one over here, 23 minutes long. To be honest, I haven't watched the whole thing myself, but it seems to me that it does tend to deal with Galapagos Islands in general, and then also tourism and things like that, which is quite interesting. So go through that. This is quite close to what we've recently been covering in topic 3, biodiversity, those type of things. So it's a little bit of a hint of where to look for it in your guide. And that should be it. That should take you quite a while. I mean, it's a 23-minute watch, and then you can just get straight into the activity that I've set for you. Yet again, if you run out of activities to do, if you've done everything of those 3 things I've given to you, it's quite a lot, work on your IAs. Yeah, that's all from me, and I hope you guys do well.